Have you ever felt so weak that it seemed like the world itself was pressing down on you, making every breath a struggle, every step a challenge? Hello, this is the Inspirational Narrative, your daily source of stories that ignite the fire of hope and courage inside you. Today, I am sharing a story that will remind you that even in your weakest moments, the human spirit has an unmatched capacity to rise, endure, and transform. In a small town just outside Seattle, Washington, there lived a young man named Daniel. Daniel was intelligent, creative, and full of potential. But life had recently thrown him into a whirlwind of despair. After his startup failed and he lost both his savings and his self-confidence, Daniel felt as if he had nothing left to hold on to. Each day he woke up with a heavy heart, haunted by the feeling that he had disappointed himself and everyone around him. His friends offered encouragement, but it barely reached him. Daniel had grown numb to hope. One rainy evening, while wandering aimlessly through his neighborhood, Daniel passed by a small, cozy bookstore that he had never noticed before. Drawn by some unseen force, he entered. The smell of old books, the soft glow of warm lights, and the quiet ambiance seemed to wrap him in a comforting hug. Behind the counter stood an elderly man named Mr. Bennett, who welcomed him with a smile that carried decades of wisdom. Sensing Daniel's heaviness, Mr. Bennett offered him a book, saying simply, "This might remind you of who you are." The book was a collection of personal stories of ordinary people who had faced extraordinary challenges and emerged stronger. Daniel began reading that very night, and as he turned the pages, he realized that failure was not a permanent state. It was a moment, a lesson, and a step toward growth. He read about a woman who rebuilt her life after losing her family in a storm, a man who found purpose after losing his mobility, and countless others who had transformed their suffering into strength. For the first time in months, Daniel felt a flicker of hope. He started to take small steps toward reclaiming his life. He began jogging each morning, preparing his meals, and learning new skills online. He didn't set huge goals at first, knowing that tiny, consistent actions often create the biggest impact over time. One day, while jogging near the lake, Daniel saw a young girl struggling to climb a hill on her bike. He stopped and encouraged her, helping her push the bike up. She smiled brightly and rode away, and that small interaction made Daniel realize something profound. Helping others and contributing, even in small ways, could reignite his own sense of purpose. Motivated, Daniel started volunteering at community programs, meeting people from all walks of life who had faced challenges far greater than his own. He listened to their stories, shared his experiences, and slowly his confidence began to rebuild. Each rejection he faced in job applications became less of a blow and more of a lesson, teaching him resilience and perseverance. Months later, Daniel landed a position at a company that aligned with his passions, and he poured his heart into his work. His performance and dedication were recognized, but even more importantly, Daniel felt a renewed sense of self-worth and inner strength. He understood now that weakness is temporary and subjective. Feeling weak does not mean you are weak. It simply means you have an opportunity to rise, grow, and discover your true power. Daniel's journey teaches us that strength is not the absence of struggle, but the courage to continue, even when the world seems heavy and your energy is low. Every step, no matter how small, counts toward building resilience. Every setback carries a lesson that can propel you forward, and every moment of doubt is an invitation to ignite your inner fire. So if you are feeling weak today, remember Daniel's story. Embrace the struggle, take one step at a time, seek support, and trust in your capacity to overcome. Your journey may be long, challenges will test you, but inside you lies a power greater than any hardship. Rise, persist, and let your inner light guide you through the darkness. Weakness is fleeting, but hope, determination, and courage are eternal. You are stronger than you think, and your story is waiting to inspire others, just as Daniel's inspired you.